Well, hello there. Thanks for checking out What's Up at Fun Factory Hobbies. This is for the fortnight ending Saturday, the 18th of January, 2025. New stuff. First of all, today was the release day for Pokemon Prismatic Evolutions, the first wave of products. We got 10 things that we could sell, and there were 12 people in line when we opened the door at 11 a.m. So we are sold out of those. Sorry if you're one of the people who wanted some of that. Today we have the release of the latest issue of White Dwarf magazine from Games Workshop, issue number 508. If you're not aware, the White Dwarf magazine has rules and lots of pretty photos of painted minis and optional scenarios, all that kind of stuff for Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar. A lot of times it'll have stuff for Kill Team or Necromunda or Blood Bowl, or basically all the Games Workshop stuff. And again, that's the latest issue releasing today. Here we have from Renegade Game Studios, the latest expansion for the G.I. Joe deck building game, the Crimson Veil expansion. The Crimson Veil has fallen. Cobra has gone undercover in the Crimson Veil, utilizing the twins Tomax and Xamot's elite Crimson Guard. They have infiltrated organizations around the globe, including G.I. Joe. With their forces positioned, they are ready to take over from within. To fight back against these threats, G.I. Joe has begun construction of a new mobile battle station, the General. The Crimson Veil features new player cards and 2 new missions to face. This expansion also features Intel dice for new Intel missions and a giant card for the General. Bring it online and keep it repaired to aid you in thwarting Cobra's plans. Cool stuff. From Koplo Games, several Who Knew dice sets. So these are not the standard polyhedrals that you find in any of the in the neighborhood of 400 sets that we have already. These are the weird stuff that you would use for games like Dungeon Crawl Classics or for Free Blades, miniature skirmish game. So it has a D3, a D5, a D7, a D16, a D24, and a D30. Here we have a red set, a green set, and a white set. I know we've got some people that collect weird dice. There you go. Those are for you. We got a couple of new sets from Fanroll. Here we have Elephant Inclusions dice. I don't know if you can see it very well on the camera, but they're pretty cool. Inclusions are the latest, coolest trend. And we got 2 sets of koala dice, because everybody loves koalas. Apparently, because they all have chlamydia. They've been getting loved by somebody. Anyway, here's a card game from Pandasaurus that I know a certain couple will be interested in. Pixies, because they like all thing Fae. With the passing of the seasons, small creatures emerge from nature. Choose friendly creatures to join you, guided by their numbers. Match cards up and collect colors to score the most points. So a simple card game. Lots of pretty woodlandy and fey or fairy type images. If that's in your alley, up your alley, that card game is for you. I know there was a particular individual looking for this game, Tower Up. It was featured on the cover of one of our distributors' magazines. It is now in stock. Look at all that cool stuff. 2 to 4 players, the age is 8 and up, 30 to 45 minute playtime. We've had the starter box. Now we have the core rulebook for Dragonbane role-playing game from Free League Publishing. Dragonbane is a classic fantasy tabletop role-playing game full of magic, mystery, and adventure. It is designed from the ground up to facilitate fast and furious play with very little prep time and adventures that are a breeze to run. This book includes fast and effective D20-based game rules for character creation, skills, combat, magic, and travel, and the introductory adventure, The Castle of the Robber Knight. Note that a softback version of this book without the introductory adventure is included in the Dragonbane core set. So if you bought the core set, you don't need this book. But you might want it anyway for the adventure in it, although for $40, that's kind of steep for an adventure. I know we have some Monopoly fans out there. Here's the latest version. Monopoly Pokemon. Race to catch the wild Pokemon. And it's got these cool little figurines. They're, what, about an inch tall? Maybe a little bit more than an inch. Go on a wild adventure. You're a Pokemon trainer in need of a partner. Explore a vast land in search of wild Pokemon and battle rival trainers. Catch different types of Pokemon and complete your trainer mat first to win. Kind of interesting. I know we got a bunch of Pokemon fans because, well, we sold out of the Pokemon release for the trading card game that came today. Skyrim. Here's an expansion for the Skyrim, the adventure game, aka tabletop board game with miniatures, from the Ashes expansion. We do have the core game and the miniatures expansion already. There is another expansion, but it was out of stock when we tried to order it. I get it, that particular game, not that specific expansion because we just got it. But the core game has gotten really good reviews from a couple of our regular customers who are into that kind of game. Last but not least, product-wise, here's the latest edition of Catan New Energies. This one's been out for a few months, but I finally got around to ordering it. It's the 21st century, and Catan is at a crossroads. Today's Catanians need energy to keep society moving and expanding, but pollution is a growing threat. In Catan New Energies, you must decide. Invest in more expensive clean energy or opt for cheaper fossil fuels and risk disaster for Catan. It's a standalone game experience for Catan players. But that's not all, because we do organized play here. But you knew that. So I'm recording this on Friday the 17th. Tonight at 6 p.m. we have Casual Commander. Tomorrow, Saturday the 18th, we have Pokemon League at 2 p.m. Friday the 24th at 6 p.m. we have the Innistrad Remastered launch and draft event. And Pokemon League Saturday the 25th. Friday, January 31st, Casual Commander. Saturday, February 1st, Pokemon League at 2 p.m. Sunday, February 2nd, at noon at the Library Annex is our Quarter 1 Pokemon TCG League Cup. Friday, February 7th, Magic Ether Drift pre-release. Yes, that's 2 sealed and or draft events in 3 weeks. And for 2 different new sets. Saturday the 8th, 11 a.m. is our TCG League Challenge for February. 1 p.m. is our Pokemon Go League Challenge for February. Pokemon League at 2 p.m. And potentially a D&D Monster Manual 25 launch event. However, for the Player's Handbook launch event, they provided the adventure in a format that I can get to. But for the Dungeon Master's Guide event, and I suspect for the Monster Manual event, they provided the adventure in a way that I do not have access to, so we were not able to run the Dungeon Master's event, and probably will not be able to run the Monster Manual event because, again, they're likely not going to provide it in a format that I can readily get to, and I've asked them why, but they are pushing an agenda. So there you go. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast. Appreciate you. Of course, we got lots more stuff. I've got the first quarter scheduled on our Facebook page for Magic and Pokemon. I haven't yet put up Battletech or 40K stuff, but you know when that is. So, I mean, just come. In fact, I scheduled an event for the end of April for Magic also, because they had got to schedule it by this time to get the special promos thing. But it'll be a draft event, and Tarkir Dragonstorm will be out by then, so it'll be drafting from Tarkir Dragonstorm stuff. The rest of the Dragonstorm events are not yet scheduled. Anyway, yeah, stuff. So that's what's up. Again, friendly reminder, we will be out of the office February 23rd is a Sunday, which we'd be out of the office anyway, through Thursday the 27th of February. Should be back for normal hours on Friday, February 28th. So just friendly reminder that, 6 weeks from now or whatever, there'll be a week that or most of a week that we're out of the office. Thanks for checking out what's up. Like, subscribe, etc. if you like that kind of stuff. See you next time.